But the one important thing that your Instagram has been flashing in the past couple of days is the post of confirmation. So happy for you. But
Thank you
tell
so
us
much.
why. Give us details.
The world is so uncertain again. There is
Yes,
no
yes,
point,
yes.
and we were like almost completed. This is the third year going on. A lot of people they don't know, you know. So me and Ben were like sitting and we were like, the world is so uncertain. You just don't know where is it. So why you need to now be hiding this? Why we have to be, private? It's been like we had our own reasons of not
For
coming
sure.
out, but
मतलब I
now we are
understand
like
कि
pretty
being in the
much open.
public eye तो आपको थोड़ा सा ध्यान रखना पड़ता है कि when to
हाँ
actually
यार,
announce it, when to be public with it.
exactly.
But I'm
Public
really
with it.
happy कि
Thank you,
you
man.
finally came on Instagram and talked about it, and I think your fans are flipping because they're like, what? ये क्या हुआ? ये कैसे हुआ?
I think
So
everybody knew about it, honestly. Everybody, like, wherever I used
they
to
were
go,
taking hints.
everybody was like, are you dating Ben? Are you dating Ben? Are you dating Ben? मैंने कहा, guys, we are right now not ready to confirm it.
Release पे,
Like, we
yeah.
are together, but
Not
we
confirming,
need our
not
time.
denying.
We're not confirm. We were confirming in our heads, that's for sure. But it's just that, a couple needs that security right now. Whenever they are ready with the entire thing, whenever they are, there to release it, then we were like, we are good to go and let's
So
show the
Priyank,
world the love is so real, you guys
the
wouldn't
story,
believe.
is absolutely. So
Yeah.
Priyank, are you happy? Are you happy now? Like, are you
Of
happy
course,
in life?
yes. Of course, yes. Why
That is
not?
so good. I'm so happy
Why
to hear
not?
that.
Why not? I have a
Many, many
mother.
congratulations.
Honestly, if I see
Yes,
I am alive, that's the biggest blessing right
for
now.
sure.
You are alive. People who are
Yeah,
watching this, you guys are
life is a
alive. You
blessing.
guys are safe. First of all,
Yes,
it's a blessing. Number two, I have a wonderful, wonderful mother who takes care of me and how. So
yeah.
I think that's the biggest blessing in my life. She's right now inside and reading a book,
Wo-
right?
Amazing.
So
Namaste, auntie.
I'll give the regards to her.
For
So
sure, for sure.
number two, I have great set of friends. All right, in my life, I have
And I
great
think
set
that
of
is,
friends.
yes,
That is just makes you, and the third part that I have Ben with me. So it just
amazing.
makes it
Amazing.
so nice and just makes it. You can go through any phase. You can just
Yeah.
go through any phase when you have these three things. No, आप कुछ भी देख लोगे लाइफ में. माँ, I know बहुत फिल्मी है, इंस्टेंट बॉलीवुड भी है तो थोड़ा फिल्मी तो बनता ही है, but ये सच है. But
नहीं
ये
बट
सच है.
प्रियांक मुझे मुझे
माँ,
बहुत अच्छा लगा कि जैसे आपने आई एम सो सॉरी टू इंटरप्ट यू बट मुझे ऐसा लगा कि जिस तरह से आपने अपनी ब्लेसिंग्स को ऐसे धीरे धीरे काउंट करके बताया आई थिंक दैट्स अ बिग लेसन हम यूजुअली अपनी लाइफ की ना ये कुछ चीजों को ऐसे
नहीं
कहते हैं
करते.
हाँ हाँ ठीक है आई हैव अ मदर आई हैव द लव ऑफ माय लाइफ माय
No.
फ्रेंड्स but if you really say you count your blessings each at a time
See,
it really
I'll
makes you
tell you,
feel
I
great.
was also like that. I was also like that till the time my mother didn't shift with me in Bombay. Since she used to live with dad in Delhi because dad is
Yeah,
there in Delhi. So she
yeah.
came to me. It's been like almost 2 years, so she keeps traveling, right? But most of the time she's there. She's here. She's there. Mom, come here.
नमस्ते
Come say
आंटी.
hi. Come say hi.
हाय
Say hi.
कैसे हो
पैरिपोना आंटी पैरिपोना कैसे हो
Peripona बोल रहे हैं. She can't listen to me.
आंटी मैं आपको वैसे आपको पता नहीं लेकिन
मैंने लगाए हुए यहाँ
मैं वही हमें
हाँ, she
काफी
can't
लोग ऐसे
listen.
बोल रहे हैं
Right.
ओके आंटी
So there she is.
मैं
There she
आंटी
is.
तो फेमस आंटी को हम सब देख चुके हैं
Awkward,
ऑफ कोर्स
awkward. बेचारा नमस्ते कर रहा है बैठ के. Sweet that man. Really
auntie is the sweetest but tell me before we wrap this up also Priyank
Yes.
it's good to hear that somebody like you who has also achieved on their own hustle and hard work is still not stopping and is continuously working and also is making sure कि आपने इस life के जरिए से even though you started out with talking about the news but these are important conversations to have with people who really follow you क्योंकि आप realize करते हो कि आपकी as a public person ये responsibility है to tell people and tell who follow you कि भाई listen it's a serious situation and besides just talking about your Instagram posts and your work and your relationship these issues are equally as important so kudos to you on that. But before we wrap this up, I want to ask you. You mentioned this very, very beautifully in your answers also. और मैं आपसे जानना चाहता हूँ आपने कहा कि बहुत डाउन टाइम भी देखने को मिलता है स्ट्रगल टाइम के दौरान आपको कितनी चीजें इट्स नॉट यू सेड लाइक यू सेड आपने कहा कि जब वो काम कर रहा था ना तो वो ऐसा नहीं था कि वो इजी हो रहा था इट वाज अ लॉट ऑफ वर्क टेल मी ऐसा कोई थॉट या ऐसा कोई कोट जो आपके मन में आपके जहन में था जब आप ये सब कर रहे थे जिसने आपको जब भी आप डिमोटिवेटेड हुए हो उसने आपको मोटिवेट कर दिया उसने आपको इंस्पायर कर दिया ऐसा कौन सा थॉट है जो आप सबके साथ शेयर करना चाहो
It's not a thought. I think it's a built-in thing. It is already. I feel that when most of the people who really feel like achieving something, you don't need to actually go ahead and read books. I am not against them. You don't need any external help to know yourself, is what
For
I
sure.
feel.
For sure.
You
For
need
sure.
for you to need to know yourself, you need to first figure out what is happening in
Of
your
course.
around your
Of course.
surroundings. You
Of
don't need
course.
to go ahead and read it. If you're sane for
Books are
you,
just reference points. Books are to take
books are
perspective of
reference
people.
to improve, but
Yes.
to know
Yes.
yourself, I don't think so. You need basically any
Any external
reference,
factor. Yes.
external factor. So it is there in me that जब भी कोई project करता हूँ ना, I'm always thinking that I'm not even started yet. I today also feel I am in 2020. I feel that मैंने जितना काम किया है, ठीक है, I've done some 5 music videos by now, 2 web
Yeah.
series,
Yeah.
3 web series in 2020 were like there.
And so many coming their
Which I was
way.
supposed to
So
shoot.
many coming.
They're
Yeah.
coming already. 3 of them I know. Like I can't
Yeah.
right now.
Of course,
Tell
speak
the
about
names,
it. It's secrets.
but 3 of them I can say that
Yeah.
number of web series I'm doing. So they were like pretty much sorted. But at the same time, I always stand in the project. जैसी project खत्म हुआ मैंने देख भी लिया. I'm always like, this is just the beginning. I'm always
Yeah.
thinking in my head that I have just started.
Started.
Every project I do, I make sure कि मैं गलतियां मेरी क्या है. I don't want any compliments. Honestly, जितने लोग
You want
हैं,
feedback,
I'm more than
constructive
happy.
feedback.
What we want is the honest, constructive feedback so that
For
I
sure.
can work on myself as an artist and then can come back. I'm
For
not
sure.
perfect. Neither I belong from this industry. Neither I belong, neither I have a godfather, nothing like that.
Yeah,
I'm
no
also
filmy
learning.
contacts.
We all are
Yeah.
learning. No
Yeah.
filmy contacts. Now I have
Yeah.
built it on my own.
Yes.
I have
Yes.
met people, I have built it, I have learned in these 2.5 years that how
Yeah.
to go ahead, where to go ahead. Like the first time when I came out from Bigg Boss, imagine I am invited to Shah Rukh sir's house
Imagine.
and
Yeah.
and imagine I'm there and I had no idea because for me that moment was like all like first of all
Pinch me.
adorable.
Pinch me.
Yeah,
Yes.
pinch me. And every person I was meeting, I'm like, I'm your big fan. Hey, Ritik sir, big fan. I am. I am.
Amazing.
What to do?
Amazing.
What to
Yeah.
do? These are the
Yeah.
things which is like very close to me, and this
For
this
sure.
is what I am. Cannot
Of course.
change myself. But at
Of
the same
course.
time, when you see and you meet people like these, when I go to football also, and
Yeah.
there is so many bigger superstars playing out there
Yeah.
with all of
Yeah.
us, and they are so down to earth. You just feel that if these people are so down to earth, being
So
there,
humble and grounded.
so
Human.
humble and so grounded. Like I'll tell you one of the incidents of Abhishek sir,
Yeah,
Abhishek Bachchan
yeah.
sir. He just came to me. First of all, he knew my name. I don't know how. Must have Bunty sir
Wow.
must have told him. I think. So he came to me, Priyank. So I'm like, sir, I have no idea about football. I just know how to act and dance. वो भी थोड़ा थोड़ा. Football मुझे बिल्कुल नहीं आता है. मैंने लाइफ में कभी नहीं खेला. So he came to me, he gave me like, he actually spent his 15 to 20 minutes just with me training football.
Wow. Wow.
Abhishek sir called
Like he
out
could
my
have
name, he was
totally
just,
not
there.
done that, but he just did it. Yeah.
That is just so sweet. And when you see people like these, being so humble and down to earth, तो हम लोग क्या
For
है?
sure.
सच है,
Yeah.
सच है
Of
कहीं ना
course.
कहीं.
Of
Like
course.
we have
Of
to
course.
accept it. They
Of
are
course.
the
Of
seniors
course.
and they are the people who have made this so big. We have
Yes.
looked up to them. So
Of course. Of course.
it's always good to tell your mind that you have just started. It is just the beginning, and what's next? And there is no stopping. Always, I tell all the people. There are a lot of people right now watching me. I was having a live conversation with Mukesh Habra sir also, and I was saying
I also
the
had
same thing.
yes, same.
You had
Mukesh
it?
Sharma.
You had it?
Yes,
Oh,
for sure.
that was one of
Yeah.
my craziest.
It was
This is
amazing.
also a very good live because
Thank you.
I could speak a lot. Great
Yes.
live because I could speak my heart out. I can tell people how intense the things are. So we were also discussing the same thing at the same time. So it is just that, yeah. It is just that.
Amazing. You know what, Priyank? I think your hard work and hustle, and at the same time, आप जो grounded रहते हो ना, that is very, very refreshing to see.
This is
Even
very-
after years of being in TV and seeing all the glamour and seeing all the recognition, it can change you, but it has not. That is very refreshing. I'm sure not for me, but everyone watching this right.
In this industry, I'll tell you one of the most important things. This is what I have learned. All right, you cannot ask for respect. You have to earn it.
Yes.
You cannot ask for it. So better, our point should be to earn that respect, not to ask for it. Because
Yeah,
once
you can't
ask for it,
demand
then it
respect.
becomes zero.
कि भाई सब मेरे को प्यार करो, सब मेरे को appreciate करो. You just
जबरदस्ती
work
थोड़ी
hard,
ना है.
and it's a
You just
byproduct.
work hard, keep going,
Yeah.
keep hustling, and then it's
Yeah.
a byproduct for you to cherish, for you to actually even more go ahead in life and not stopping. That is
Of course.
very important, guys. It's actually a cycle if you see. आप काम करते हो, आपको फेम मिलता है, भगवान फेम देता है आपको, बहुत
फिर दोबारा
सारे
काम
applause
करना
देता है
पड़ता है।
उसके साथ वही फेम को आपको ना इधर सर पे ऊपर नहीं चढ़ाना,
हावी नहीं होना चाहिए।
इसको हाथ में लेकर ना उल्टा इस भार को आपका जो प्रॉपर आपका जो पूरा का पूरा ये है, इसको मैं बोलूंगा बोझ नहीं बोलूंगा, ये बहुत नेगेटिव साउंड करेगा।
Of course.
अरे बोझ बोल रहे नहीं,
It's a
मेरा वो मतलब
responsibility.
नहीं है।
It's a people's
It's
recognition.
also not a responsibility. It's a thing which is now my shadow, you know, because
Of
अब मैं
course.
काम करता हूँ, it comes along with us.
It's a byproduct.
मुझे वो
Yes.
लेकर जाना है या बढ़ाना है इसे, या फिर you know I have to maintain it. So it is always that. और the best शुरुआत, it's very simple. But once you come to a point where it reaches
You
a
have to,
plateau,
yeah.
then you have to have a lot of patience, a lot of right decision power,
And discipline
you
in
just have
life.
to, and discipline in life to actually take it a notch up.
Yes.
Then, like you know, then there is like, oh my God, you're there. So right
course,
now,
of course,
that
of
plateau needs to get break, and we all think like that. हम कल को मैं बॉलीवुड में जाऊंगा तो मुझे पता है यार, I will be thinking, अभी सही हो गया था, I will be thinking of Hollywood. I will be
Of
now,
course.
because it's going globally. We all are going globally
course,
right now.
of course, of
Digital
course.
is out there. So everybody now in the next upcoming 5 years
It's futuristic.
things, the future is directly there. It's all global.
Yes.
And now people, they don't have any, bahana. Excuses नहीं है.
Yes.
अब आप आ सकते हो. अब आपके
बिल्कुल।
पास excuses नहीं है. अगर आप पे talent है, बॉस, आप
तो आप आ
काम
सकते
करोगे
हो।
और काम सबके लिए है. This is what I've been saying. काम
Of
सबके
course,
लिए.
of course.
You
Of
just have
course,
to
of
be
course.
sensible from here.